Right, we're back with some mods. The first one we've got in front of us today is the Old Barn with Shelter. This is by Vertex Design, 5.77 megabyte on the download. You're going to find this in the construction menu and under buildings and sheds. 31.5 grand to buy. Obviously place it down. Bit of a storage area for you. So you come up to it, got a couple of doors you can open. You've got that one there that opens up like a UK, well not a UK, like a garage door in general though, isn't it? Got that door opens up like that. And also, close that off. If you come in from inside, well, you can open up that door like that on its own. And also, you can open up that door, bit of a concertina on the go. You come out, you can open up that door as well. So, you're going to get yourself a little confused there, mind you. Dear oh dear. Well, come over here, open up that door if you want to. There's a little bit of a storage area, although to be fair, that looks... Can you open up that bottom half? No, but you can walk straight through it. Alright, fair enough. Then we'll hop over there. We've got these two doors you can open up as well, just like that. Obviously, you're not going to get any vehicles through there. That's just more like a pedestrian access. Then we'll come out, and we've got this bit here. That's fair enough. Probably use that for like root crop storage or anything like that. I mean, I've got a few lights, so we click on that one there. Left stick in, got those lights there, and then the main part, the light switch, is just over here. Click on that there like that. Lights are on. Job's a good one. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to get massive equipment in there, but once you're inside, decent amount of space, pallets or bales. Yeah, small equipment in there, mind you. Yeah, I like that. Very nice. And next up is Old General Mill. This is by Farmer Jeb, 12.97 megabyte on the download. You're going to find this in the construction menu and under productions and factories. So we'll scroll along till we find it. There you are, 85 grand to place down, and this is going to do quite a few different things, which is ace. So first off, you've got your loading in point just there. You then got your pallet spawn point there. You've got your production chain menu just there. Now around the other side, I'm going to have a look whilst we're going around. This building looks brilliant. Old school. The detail on the brickwork. I mean, you've got the ivy growing up the side there. This looks ace, this building is. You've got a taking out point for one of the recipes. And we'll have a look at that in a minute. And you come over here. We've got this little light switch. Deactivate silo lights at night. So normally they'd come on at night time. If you didn't want them to come on, you come over there and obviously press that. Deactivate them. Job's a good one. Now, we'll come back around to the production chain menu. Just look at that. I mean, the ivy growing on the side. You got the aircon unit there. This building is brilliant. Absolutely beauty to behold. I mean, even the stack going up like that. Oh, ace. Right, let's go into here. We've got a few different things, which is ace. Obviously, you got the stuff going in. You got the grapes, water, olives, canola, sunflower, sugar beet cot, sugar cane, wheat, barley, oats, sorghum, and corn. And soybeans at the bottom just to finish it all off. And then we've got all these recipes. So you put grapes and water, you're going to get grape juice and pig food. Ace. Olive oil, you're going to put in olives and water and you get olive oil and pig food out. Canola, straight in for canola oil. Sunflower, straight in for sunflower oil. Sugar beet, you're going to put sugar beets and the water in, you're going to get sugar and pig food out. Sugar beet cot is straight out to sugar. And sugar cane is straight out as sugar and pig food. You then got wheat goes in, and then you get flour and chaff out, which is interesting. You then get barley, and you have flour and chaff. You get oats in, you get flour and chaff again. Sorghum is straight out as flour, and then corn is straight out as flour, and soybeans is straight out as flour. Now the interesting thing there, you put wheat in, and you get 800 flour and 200 chaff out. Yeah, that works out on the old maths. Come down to barley, same. Oats, you put 1,000 litres of oats in, you get 1,200 litres of flour and 200 litres of chaff. That's all right. Then you got the sorghum as well. Obviously, you don't get the chaff, but you still get like 200 extra litres of flour. That's ace. When you come down to corn, obviously you get a little bit less. Some's lost in the production situation, and then you get even less on soybeans. But the oats and the sorghum, yeah, that's all right. I must admit. Being said, those recipes paired with how good this building looks, that is brilliant. Love it. Right, next up is High Vis LED Lights Tractor Front Weight. This is by Scandinavian Vikings and Mod Rebuilds. 0.76 megabyte on the download. And as you can imagine, you're going to find this underweights. So it starts off at 1.8 ton or 1800 kilos. Only going to cost you 3,450 to buy. You then got the options to change the weight to 1 times 400 kilos. So that's an extra. So the base weight is 1800. You then add 400 on top. So that puts it up to 2.2. You then add two 400 kilo extras, so that puts it up to 2.6. 3 times 400 puts it up to 3 ton. 4 times 400 puts it up to 3.4 ton. And then back to the original base weight. And the only other change is the, way up. Yellow metallic on your weight. Change the main color, changes it all. That looks ace. Oh, I do like the look of that. I mean, it's even got like a trailer hitch on the front, so you can hook that up to the back and still pull a trailer behind it. That is brilliant. And next up is the Italian Auger Wagon Pack. This is by Thomas96 Modding and Arator 24, 5.64 megabyte on the download. You're going to find both of these, as you can imagine, under Auger trailers. So we've got the MG50TC and then the ZF50. Fair enough. So we're going to this one first. We've got 6,200 litre capacity. It's going to require 50 horsepower from your tractor, 9.5 grand to buy. You then got the options there without oversides, with oversides, or without. Then got the usual shenanigans with the wheel brands and the tyres. Then we'll come down to ladder, no or yes. Spin it round. Where's the ladder? They are on the back. Fair enough. Then you've got fenders, no or yes, over the wheels. You've got front tube support, no or yes. Just gives it something to sit in when it's in transportation mode. Then you've got model, new, old, or new, just slightly different paint job to be fair. Then you've got the attacks. What attacks? All right, that's a quality one. High stack and standard PTO, high stack and PTO black, high stack and homokinetic PTO, high stack and standard PTO 2, high stack and standard PTO black 2, high stack and homokinetic PTO 2, or back to your high stack and standard PTO. Not really sure what each one does, to be fair, but alright, fair enough. Then we've got the pipe, high pipe and low exhaust, tall tube, high rear and low exhaust, high discharge, high pipe and low exhaust. Then we come down to rim colour, can have white or grey. You go for whichever one you want. And then we'll come back at that and we'll go into this one. We've got the same options and it starts off at 6,400 litre and then you've got the oversides which puts it up to 7.9. That's a nice set of auger wagons they are. And the last mod for the day is the Massey Ferguson 5S. This is by Grubby, 12.58 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under small tractors. So it's got 105 horsepower engine, 24 mile an hour top speed, 76.5 grand of your hard-earned coinage to buy. You then got the usual shenanigans with the wheel bands and the tyres. You then come down to roof configurations. You've got standard, front loader, or standard. So obviously you've got front loader and you're lifting stuff up. You want to see where you're putting it. Fair enough. We then spin it around like that and we'll zoom in. So you've got floor mats, so without or with or without. So put a little bit of, it's more like carpet than a floor mat. All right, fair enough. Then we'll come around the back here. We've got without warning triangle, with warning triangle, or without. Then you've got attachers. So you've got front weight, 3 points, or front weight. I mean, you're going to go with a 3 point really though, aren't you? I mean, I would anyway. You've got front loader attacher, no, quickie, Hauer, or no. And we'll come down to engine setup. So 105 is standard. Then you've got 115, 125, 135, 145, 155, then back to 105, 155. I mean, it's even called chip tuned. That's ace. Love it when they put that name on. Then you've got the main colour. You can change that to any one of those. So why not? Ah, dear, oh dear. Then you've got the design colour. We're going to change that to a purple. Changes all the framework. Get the state of that. And you got the rim colour. We'll match it up. Why not? Look at the state of that. Oh, that's a nice little tractor, that is. 155 horsepower. Very nice. And we've got a few updates. So the first one is Cow Balmer Garage by Barney. Got the Agroliner PWO pack by Axe Diamond. We've got the Lacotech LH2 by Mitchster07. And we've got the Lizard GD4 HS pack by Jens M. This is a current testing list that Giants are working on. We've got 12 in there for console. That's alright. So that's the mods done for you. Drop it in the comments below which one's your favourite. We'll see what people are looking at. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today. And I'll see you in the next one.